guys, it's Stacy. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Supernatural Thursday. So this video is for my new series called Supernatural Mornings. I'm not filming this in the morning, it's actually late evening. But this is the time where I could film and I will be posting it on Thursday morning for you for Supernatural Thursday. So this video is just kind of to go over what has happened in the past week in the supernatural world. Not a whole lot has happened this week. However, there are a couple of things that I wanted to go over with you guys. The first thing I need to say actually is spoiler alert. If you have not watched the latest episode of Supernatural, specifically last week's episode, which was episode 5, do not continue watching this video or fast forward to the next thing that I will be talking about. You can see down below on the screen what I'm talking about as far as the topic goes. So if you want to skip ahead, go ahead and do that now. So first thing first, I think we need to do a quick recap of the latest episode, which was season 15, episode 5, and that episode was called Proverbs 17:3. This episode was directed by the one and only Richard Speight Jr., who of course many of you probably know as the trickster on Supernatural. He is also a director. He's directed other episodes in the past. I have to say, you guys, this was probably my favorite episode so far of the new season, and Chester's in a plastic bag. And I have to say, season 15 so far is proving to be really, really good. I shouldn't say I'm shocked because I love the show and the show is good in general. But as far as season 15 goes, it feels really strong. Like, I feel like it's getting stronger and stronger. I thought it was a great episode. I was personally very surprised by the character they brought back. Like I said, spoiler alert, major spoiler alert here, because I'm going to say that character's name, and that was Lilith. I did not see that coming. I also have to say that what I really loved was the kind of nods and flashbacks to seasons past, as far as kind of the big bad or the big problem for that season. Chester, stop. Of course, my personal favorite, which will not be a surprise to some of you, was seeing Demon Dean again. I immediately knew that was Demon Dean because he was wearing that damn red shirt that he looks so good in. So I knew that was Demon Dean. I think it was super interesting that they had those flashbacks with Sam's dreams. We saw Demon Dean, we saw Sam as Lucifer. I think we saw Sam as Lucifer twice, I want to say. And of course, in the episode before this, we also saw a dream sequence that Sam had. Something else that I noticed that actually Shelly from Conquest Journals actually tweeted about this too, is it kind of had a similar vibe to Harry Potter as far as like what they're doing there, as far as like the connection between Sam and Voldemort. Between Sam and Chuck, because it was, to me, it's similar to the connection that there was between Harry and Voldemort as far as like being in each other's heads, because Sam is kind of now realizing like, when I shot that gun that he gave me and I shot him, I didn't shoot a bullet, I shot a piece of me into him. So they're like connected. So I thought that was really cool. That was just kind of an observation that some of us had. But overall, that episode was fantastic. I think, I don't know, it had that like shock factor a little bit for me. I like the shock factor. Like my favorite episodes of Supernatural are when I'm like, oh my god, what just happened? Whether it's good or bad or whatever. That is when I enjoy the show the most, because I'm like freaking out. If I'm freaking out, I'm having a good time, because that means that the show is really, really good. I felt like this episode had that when like the girl falls on, well, she turns out to be Lilith, but you don't know it at that point, and she falls on the antler and she just like dies, and you're just like, what? What is, like, this is just weird, but like in a really good way, because you knew something wasn't quite right as you were watching the episode. Something's not quite right with this hunt, but you don't know what, and then you finally figure it out, or they show you. But another thing that people noticed, that I also noticed, the werewolves were brothers. So obviously Sam and Dean are brothers, and then at the end, one werewolf had to kill the other werewolf, so one brother killed another brother. And of course, those dreams that Sam is having, one brother always ends up killing the other brother. So that was like foreshadowing, which they talk about that in the episode too. So overall, I just really enjoyed the episode. I'm a little, maybe I'm not the only one. If you are not confused about this, try and explain it to me in the comments below. I'm a little confused about the gun that Lilith was looking for, that Sam shot Chuck with. I don't know, I was confused about it from the beginning. It made it a little more clear when Sam was talking about how a piece of him was now what shot Chuck, but like Chuck said that it was like this really powerful gun, and it would, I don't remember, was it supposed to kill anything that it shoots? I don't remember exactly from the season finale from last season, but like they never fully explained that. Maybe they weren't supposed to, but then she just like melted the gun, but I'm like, I never fully understood what it meant. I never fully understood what it is and what its powers were. So I wish they had kind of explained that a little bit more. If I'm just missing something, if you can explain it down below what that weapon truly was and what happened when Sam shot Chuck, I would love to hear what you think. Please let me know below, because that's something that I'm kind of confused about. But yeah, overall, I loved the episode. So yes, season 15, episode 5 came out last week. It was a really good episode. I hope it's a preview of things to come as far as like really strong material. I think it will be, as Jensen said, like they wanted to end the show when it was really strong. So I'm excited for that. The one other thing that I wanted to talk about this week that has happened in the last week in the Supernatural fandom is that the Stan's Christmas store finally opened. If you're not familiar with Stan's, they do a lot of campaigns with different actors from different shows and different fandoms. But their holiday store just opened. They have a ton of Supernatural stuff. They have opened and are selling items from past campaigns, which I think is a great idea. So if you missed a campaign, there are a ton out there. Like, I mean, older ones too, like the Wayward AF one is out there. Run Pads Run is out there. This Love campaign is out there. So check out the Stan's store to see past campaigns. They also have charms, different kinds of t-shirts. There are a ton of charms out there for the bracelets and the necklaces that they made. I don't have that just because it seemed like it was kind of gonna get pricey pretty fast, but a lot of people do, and they're really cool. So there are charms out there. There are also enamel pins, which I love. There's also items from the new like 15 campaign that they're doing. It's like this cool Winchester logo with the number 15 on it. They have like Letterman jackets, t-shirts. I ordered a t-shirt. I don't think they're shipping them out yet, but I got a t-shirt because I mean, I'm only going to wear a Letterman jacket like a very short amount of time here because I live in Florida. But they're really cool. They also had a beanie that had the Supernatural 15 logo on it. And they also had something else. Oh, the enamel pin. I got the enamel pin too because I love enamel pins. So there's a ton of stuff out there on the Supernatural Stands website. Go check it out. Get some holiday shopping in for yourself, for others, for friends, for family, whatever it might be. That being said, those are kind of the only two things that I kind of found online that have happened in the past week. Of course, again, we have Supernatural Jacksonville. It is happening in like 4 or 5 days at this point at the time that I'm filming this. In fact, I think when this goes live, I will be like hitting the road to try and get to Jacksonville. That is happening. I'm trying to get my stuff together, get my photos together that I want to get autographed. Chester might have had a photo shoot in his flannel, which I'm really excited about because that's the picture that I'm going to have. At least Jensen and Jared sign is a picture of Chester in his flannel. So yes, Supernatural Jacksonville is basically here. It is happening. I'm really excited to go. Got some Christmas presents to give out. Excited to see my Supernatural family and of course the cast of Supernatural. So that is about actually all that's happened this week. Those were kind of the two big things, was the latest episode and then of course the Stan's holiday shop opened. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I'm enjoying doing it. So you can find this new series on my channel. They will be uploaded every Thursday and be released at 9 a.m. I'm going to try my absolute best to get these done every single week as long as things are happening in the Supernatural world. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm excited to see you at Supernatural Jacksonville if you'll be there. If not, I will see you here, right here on this channel next week with another video. Thanks for watching. Bye!